Well, what's the is it buys or sell day?
This
Or
is just an example, like if you, whether you're doing buys or whether you're doing sales, waiting for the sale to come to take off is that simple. When it comes to buys, what are we in some, what is this, gold? Gold's just going sideways, man. Let me go to GJ.
there's something you said, I think I saw one of your videos the other day when you was with one of your clients is if it's a bullish day, you don't do the support and resistance. You just do support because you
Yeah.
take your buys as support if it's a um
hmm
buy day, and then you do the opposite if it's sales that day. You'll just have your resistance. Like that's
Yeah.
how you said it, right? And then yeah, and you just wait for the hit to hit your resistance, and you know it's coming right back down.
Yeah. Specifically because if you're only buying for the day, why are you looking at sell entries?
And you also said doing it that way confuses you because if you know the dailies on buys and you think sales is coming, like you're right, having those two lines will confuse the shit out of you. So
hmm
that's something I want to start doing too. I guess it's to make it easier, right?
Well, yeah, because look, if all right, so let me break this down. I'm on GJ. We're on the daily. Let me clear all this up, and I could just do this. If we already understand that we're buys, all right, we ain't got to worry about that. We just go down to the 4 hour. We look at what market structure is doing. We see this. Oh man, we see this, and we see this. So we're still buying. We're sitting at a support, and we're still buying. All right, cool. So let's just take this off and go to the 30. And there's no reason I will be looking at anything resistance because I'm only buying. So I'm only looking at support. I don't know why it stays locked in on my support, support, support. There's no reason for me to look at resistance if my resistance is getting broken through because I'm buying. So it's supposed to break the resistance. So I'm not going to look at none of these resistance because it's just going to throw me off and say, oh, well, what if it sells here, 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 here? I'll only
Oh,
focus on buys.
so you wait for it to come back to
Mm-hmm.
your area, and then you
Mm-hmm.
just what about in the top? What about in 213,900? What will you do there?
213, 900. So you're talking about right here in this area?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shoot, we got it. It sure did break below that area. We've been buying for a little while. It's only Sunday, so we won't know till around 5 p.m. We need to just wait on our hands and just see what's going on because it stopped below here under your 900 area you're talking about. So since it did that, this lets me know, hey, are we gonna?
Oh, so not that'll be a waiting game to see if you buying or selling.
Yeah, let me. Where's my like a paintbrush or right here?
Yeah, that's the one I used. Yeah.
So basically, like if it's coming down and if it comes back up, this is what I want to know. Is this gonna happen or is this gonna happen? We're already in buys, so we're focused on the buys. But since this broke down below here, I need to know, are we gonna start breaking structure? I hope this doesn't confuse you. I
No,
don't
no, no,
want
no.
this to start
I know what you mean.
breaking
It's
structure.
either up or down, but how long you'll give it? So if the market opens to today at what 6 p.m. for me, 5 p.m. for you, what do
hmm
you do? Do you wait like an hour and see where momentum is going?
Yeah, I have to. And if you get like antsy with the waiting with the candles and everything, I always just drop it down time frames because I just need to see what's the details. The thing about the 5 minute is you got to understand is with the details, it that can trick you out going to the 5 minute because you can be in all buys and be looking at these sales and saying, "Oh, we're selling." But if we're buys on the daily, buys on the 4 hour, and it just takes off like right here, bounces up, takes off. We have to understand why we lost that trade if we just taking sales. You know what I mean?
Mm. So you'll wait to see if it goes back to 13 to 213.5. You'll wait for that reaction, or you'll wait
Two
for the
thirteen
to bounce off for
five.
900.
213.5 way down here.
Yeah.
No, that's a far. That's turning into that's a whole for if price comes way down here like this, I'm looking at sales.
Okay.
Yeah. Comes to way down there. So what I'm looking at is it for it to not break structure. Let me get back on the 30 so we're not getting too. We could do it easy like this. wait for positions where the candle ends,
Mm-hmm.
each candle on this side. And if you go down to that 15, just wait and see what's gonna happen. We know it's not just gonna sit in the middle. We don't trade in the middle. We need to see what's going on. So put this at 700. Put this one at
6.
6. And all we need to know is, are we gonna come buy off right here, or are we gonna come buy right here? If none of these work, then obviously we're staying right here. If we're not down here, then we're just staying right here. And then we're just waiting for the buy.
Okay. And you don't put stop loss because when I see you take trades on the Hanko trade, you just
Mm,
buying or selling. I don't see you take a
yeah.
stop loss.
Yeah, I don't like stop loss because I get hit, like if I get hit out and it'll turn my direction. There's a couple times I posted, it'll like tap, it'll turn my direction.
That
So
happened to
I'm
me
just,
yesterday.
yeah, I can easily handle drawdown. I get beginners really don't like handle drawdown. I can, so it's just like,
Because you know your system,
yeah.
the system, your strategy works. You're just waiting for the. But sometimes, like you said, those wicks. Sometimes I'll be like, "Come on, man! Like really?
We can't do nothing about that, man. Everybody hates it. We're not the only.
Yeah." Sometimes the wicks would be like 10 pips down or up. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, I saw your let me look at the video you sent me or the picture you sent me. It was a nice draw up. It was a nice
Mhm.
draw up.
Yeah,
Daily buy, 4 hour buy, hour buy, 30 minute. Yeah, you have everything. I guess it's little things with you.
yeah. It's just the overtraining. I know you don't like funded, Anthony. I did about two in the last month, and I was like 2 days away from a payout, man. And
Hmm.
I done effed up twice, man.
What is it about I understand the funded game. Why do you like it so much? I get it because they give you $1 million for $20. Okay, I guess that's the answer.
To be honest with you, is the night. So I'll do the Lucas funded account.
Mm-hmm.
It's only $90. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
right now in my circumstances, I could spend $90 a check
Mm-hmm.
compared to me putting 1,000 or 500 in Coinbase Advance or in
Mm-hmm.
Hanko trade. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna get there, but right now I could do the $90. You know what I'm trying to say?
I got you. All right, so put it in this aspect. Okay, you can do the $90. Fine. Let's do this funded thing. I've made money from funded accounts. I have clients that made money from funded accounts. The only thing is we're not in control. If we
Mm,
do funded accounts, we're not in control whatsoever. If you're fine with that, cool. Yes, you can make the money. Yes, you just got to follow their rules. If you own the company, it's going to be your rules. So with funded accounts, think about it. Do you want people to win or do you want people to lose? Because them winning is you losing. Them losing is you winning.
yeah, yeah.
That's the only situation why I don't like funded accounts. I have had the opportunities like, hey, would you like to, start a funded account and do all this stuff? If you think about it morally, I would be signing up clients
To
on the
fail.
back end of knowing that y'all are in a funded account that's set up for y'all to lose. How do I explain that?
Damn. So what's the I know the difference, but why? What? Tell me your difference because the drawdown is
So in order for me to make you lose, I would need you to have what do they funded accounts do? 5% drawdown. Okay, you lose the account and I keep your $90.
mhm.
I don't know the rules with funded accounts now. What is it? If you have too much drawdown or too
Yeah,
many
you
trades,
can't pass a $1,000 drawdown.
yeah, like why? Who does that hurt? You know what I mean? It's just simply just to take your money.
Yeah. Yep. I did the thing you told me with the Hanko and then the Cash App and then buy Bitcoin and then the QR code is at the top of the Cash App and then you just screenshot it with you just do the camera with the Hanko and it should transfer the money into the
Mhm.
Hanko thing, right?
Yeah,
That's how that and then from there you
correct. Their backend system, you have to go through all of them because I don't have no control of
yeah, the
that.
actual ID and all that stuff and social and all that to see you're not scamming and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my next goal because like you said with the funded, yeah, but I just keep getting this close and I'm like, damn. But I know what it is. It's my fault. It's just over trading.
You can do it. Like I'm telling you, you see in the highlights, clients have done it already. Like you
Mhm.
can do it. You just have to follow their rules. That's it. We can't control their rules. I hate rules, man. I hate rules. That's it. I hate that they how rules are, and I understand why it's set up. I have had big payouts with them, but I don't like funded accounts. It just itches me, man. I hate funded accounts. It's set up for people to lose. Why would I not hate it?
You still do your 2 trades a day
Yeah.
or one day,
Sometimes it'll be
depending.
one, sometimes it'll be two.
Okay, and you always look at the mark in the AM, right? For you is what 5 to 7. You'll see
Yeah.
the setup.
Yeah, let me show you. I don't know if I ever showed you the let me see what we got here. Forex market times.
Anything you ever plan to buy your Corvette again, or you good with cars now?
I'm looking at the C8,
Is
but
that a
I got
Corvette?
a Corvette, yeah. Um, Let me think. All right, Corvette. Yeah, Corvette. I want a C8. They're wanting 60,000 for it. I'm thinking, hey, should I just put like 9,000 or 10,000 for it? I
Mm-hmm.
had this Corvette before. It was a C7. The reason I got rid of it is because I had a situation with my fuel pump. I didn't know that Corvettes come with two fuel pumps. They don't just come with one. New news to me. So since they come with two fuel pumps, one fuel pump is 3,000, just the fuel pump. The labor to put it in, since it's not an easy, hey, I'm gonna hop under the car and just take this off, they gotta like get into stuff. And then there's two. There's one in the front and there's one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to charge me 3,000 each fuel pump on top of 2,000
For the job.
for the labor. So it was like 9,000 for a C7. I was like, I might that's a down payment for a newer Corvette.
You
So
you
I'm trying to
you ever thought
debate.
about leasing?
Say it again.
You ever thought about leasing? Like
Nah,
leasing someone?
I don't lease because with my first Corvette, it used to be red and
Mm-hmm.
I wrapped it to white and I put a spoiler on it. I do stuff to the car, so that's why I can't lease.
Oh, you can't keep it stock.
No, no.
Yeah, Corvettes is nice, brother. They
Yeah, they're expensive though. They're expensive to maintenance. Like, man, I didn't want to pay 8,000 for maintenance, for fuel pumps, for I
Yeah,
did.
you can't take it to your local mechanic for cars like that. You gotta go straight to the dealer.
Yeah, because 8,000, if you give it to a local person and they just like fuck your shit up, that's 8,000. And I'd rather go to a dealership to where they're gonna fix it, whether they mess it up or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, 8,000 is a lot for anybody.
Hell yeah.
That's that's for anybody. Just
Hell yeah.
for a car, man, they're cool, but 8,000, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, the for the times things that you wanted, this is I always look, I don't have to come to this anymore, but it makes it easy. As you see, it's 9:55 a.m. on Sunday. So this line will always move no matter where you are in the world. You could be in Italy, Israel, wherever you want to be. This line moves with you, so you always know what session you're in. So currently, right now, this will be New York session. Obviously, market is closed, 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 closed because it's Sunday. So when it opens up, all this will be open, 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 but this stays the same where the candles are.
Mm-hmm.
So high volume, trading volume is high at this time. So we just come up here and you'll see these are usually I wake up at 4 or 5. I have to, it's just because I have to take kids to school and all that stuff. So I'm up at
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5, just getting everything ready. I look at my trades around this time because look, these overlap. London session overlaps and New York session overlaps. So since these two sessions, and 95% of people that day trade are in this session right here. Right here, because of the overlapping. So you have more volume. More volume means faster movement. This is everybody right here.
And you said don't trade at 9:30 because that's the big sharks. Like don't even.
Oh, at 9:30? Yeah, because think about it. No, I don't have an account. You don't have an account. Nobody that hops on TradingView has a big enough account to make any of these candles move. Nobody. So why would I think be foolish and say, yeah, at 9:30 when banks are putting in their $10 million, why would I think it going up 10, 20 pips and all that stuff? My money is going to do anything with that 10 million. So it's just going to blow their account. That's not our
So you
game.
try to catch it. You try to catch it before that 9:30 comes. Like you try to catch something at least before, let's say 7 or 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done that before, but just understand. All right, it just comes down to experience. I've done that before where I caught the trade at 8:30, waited, I was in it all the way, came up to 9:30. The issue is, what if that 9:30 just drops you all the way back to your entry?
Yeah,
One
yeah.
second, in 1 second.
That's the fastest I've seen it move is 9:30 to about 9:45. It moves like crazy.
Yeah, we don't have money like for that for them. That's why I always tell people wait 15 to 30 minutes because you're gonna lose. It's a you will lose. It's a luck thing if you don't because it's pure luck and it's pure gamble at 9:30. 100%. I've been doing that 9:30 thing for about 2 years. You literally on edge. You're literally on edge. There's no way somebody can say, "Oh, it's not gonna be crazy this day." Who's gonna say that? You know what I mean?
I do see your setups a lot after like lunch. I take lunch at noon at work, so I go straight to the library and I always look at the charts. And from like noon to about 2 p.m., I see your setups so much clearly than like you said, in 9:30 to 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Or also see the setup at 3. I wake up at 3 or 4 just like you. So I'm work out here. I got the laptop up here. I look at the charts and just to see for a setup.
Mm-hmm.
It's just being patient, right? Just waiting. Your system works. You just gotta wait for your setup to come. That's it.
That's it.
Jesus, man. Patience is the worst.
Yeah. I'm over it now. I don't get that anxiety. There's a lot of stuff I took out to get rid of anxiety, like these black candles, and I
That works a
only
lot.
yeah, people sleep on the black candles, but I just let it be. Um, these whole numbers. There's no reason I should be anxiety and all this stuff saying, I don't know what I gotta do. Just wait. I need to wait for this to touch this for me to take off into my buys, or for it to come back, touch this for it to take off into my sales. My exits is always whole numbers. You've been following me for a while, so you know I
Yeah.
do everything the same, man.
Yeah, so
Every
if it's a buy day, you got it at 213,800. You're waiting to hit. You're getting your money out. Let's say at 850. You go 50 points. That's how you do, or you go
oh
to the
no, I'll
buy.
come up. Exit will probably be so it'll be like this.
So like 100 points, right? What is that? That's
I don't go strictly off the points. I got to go off the market. So if we're saying we're going for, all right, we got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. The plan is it's gonna break this. It's gonna break this. Like this is the higher high. This higher high broke this. So that means this higher high needs to break this.
oh, okay. And
So
once it breaks you out, you're out for the day. You're good.
I needed to do this, but if it breaks down below, no, I'm out. It's a losing trade. I'll take the next trade tomorrow.
That's your mindset. Just no matter what, in and out. Tomorrow's another day.
Well, yeah, man, you don't die. Tomorrow's another day. Or sit there and overtrade and blow my account.
Hmm. Right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And you've been doing this for how long without working? You said 7 years already you got going on with this?
7 years. It's probably going on 8. I've been saying 7 a lot. It's going on, got to be coming on 8 years. I quit this job. I was working as a manager at this fast food place
Hmm.
called Whataburger. I don't know if y'all got Whataburger.
No, but when I did go to the West a long time ago, we went to In-N-Out. We was in LA and we went to In-N-Out, but I wanted to go there because I follow a few streamers that live in Houston and I wanted to try it. Is it good?
Whataburger, yeah, it's good. As a worker, like no, I do this. I don't want. I don't want to work, man. I don't. I just don't.
Yeah. So you that was your last job.
That
You
was my
stacked up
last
your
job.
bread and you said, this is it.
I didn't have a choice because I needed to start taking my daughters. My way is harder than everybody's because there's shit that I had to do. I needed to take my kids to school. I needed to pick them up from school. I needed something to where I had to because
You had to work around them.
I had to. I don't have a choice. I have to. That's just what it comes down to. I have to. I have to, make sure their homework is done. I got to make sure they're fed, breakfast, lunch, dinner. If they're not at school, then school takes care of lunch. Make sure homework's done. I can't do all that with a job.
Yeah, and if you do, you're gonna feel twice as tired.
Yeah, and then I won't be able to get up in the mornings, and then I still have clients. I got a lot of clients on top of kids. You know what? I got a lot. I got a lot. So I have to. I put myself in positions that I have to do this stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, it takes care of my as long as my kids taken care of, I'll do whatever I gotta do. Just as they're taken care of, that's all I care about.
Yeah, that's a fact, brother. That's they don't understand now, but they will when they get older.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. What other questions you got?
It was just that. It was just it's just me, Anthony. I'll be honest. It's just me over trading. I gotta like set a system where it's one trade, wait for my setup, whole number, and just get out. And like you said, live for another day.
Yeah, live for another. What do you lose? You keep your money in your account. What's your loss? You know what I mean? You wait for the next day and you can take your trade. You lost a no losing day is a winning day. You didn't lose. A no trade day is a winning day. You still have your account. You still have money. You can still pull that out. You can still do whatever you want. So no trade is not a bad thing. I always look at no trade days as a good if, holiday, a day off. I just think of
Yeah.
it like that.
Yeah. Will you do anything today or will you wait for Tuesday?
Today's Sunday, so there's not going to be any movement right now. I'm just at a resort. I'm just with my family right now. We're just chilling.
Water park?
No, it's not a water park. I just wanted to. Sometimes I do this weird stuff, man. I want to get out of my own like
No,
crib, and
I don't
it's
mind.
weird.
That's the life, brother.
It's straight. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just get these things where I don't want to be in my house, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm
I know. No. I know, especially that you work from home, so
That's that's why it is. I never thought about it like this. I'm in the house all day, so I
yeah.
have to get these. People think it's weird. I get hotels in my own hometown. It's just like I don't want to be in the house, man.
Like so we have let's say two bedroom and we have two big living rooms and then this is like the back room. This is like the gym area.
Hmm.
Every hour I'm somewhere else just because like I don't want to be in the same effing area. I'm like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
tired of being here. And then it's raining over here today the whole weekend, so I really can't go outside today.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
So it's just back testing and whatever my daughter wants to do at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm chilling, man. I got one more Zoom call, then just chilling with my family.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony, I just want to say I appreciate you, brother. Like, you're one of the few people that, I paid you a long time ago. I ain't hit you up in a while because, I just been, how that father thing go. And for you to
Mhm.
hit me up and see if I'm doing good just to see how I'm doing, I appreciate that, man.
Oh, for sure,
That means
man.
a
Let
lot,
me keep
brother. That
chilling,
that
man.
does.
For sure, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me a text, and anytime this week we could hop right back on Zoom. It don't even just let me know. We could just keep an update.
I appreciate you, Anthony. Thank you as always. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy your steak because I know you're about to buy a steak.
Enjoy your day, man.
All right, you too, brother.